Imagine unlocking a hidden superpower where a silent gaze does more than 1,000 words ever could. It's real, and it's happening now. You're on the brink of uncovering how your silent thoughts can speak volumes, transforming your interactions and reshaping connections without a single phrase uttered. It's a dance of the mind's intent with the universe's response. Can your unvoiced desires truly manifest into others' actions, altering the reality you share? If left ignored, you risk forsaking a profound dimension of influence. Think words are your only tool? You're missing a whole untapped influence. Now, I want to share something with you, a story of how silent energy shapes our world. Ever noticed someone walk into a room and the whole place lights up without them saying a word? That's unspoken influence. It's about the vibes you send out, the confidence you exude, and the stories your actions tell without a single syllable. Let me introduce you to Sarah, a friend of mine. Sarah never had to demand attention. She commanded it effortlessly. What I learned from watching her was transformative. We radiate an energy based on our inner beliefs and feelings, and this energy influences those around us. She didn't need grand gestures. A simple, genuine smile or focused, undivided attention was her currency of influence. But what if you overlook this silent power? Suppose you focus solely on what you say and ignore how you feel or the energy you project. Then you might miss out on building deeper, more authentic connections. Slowly, I started to practice what I saw in Sarah. Before meetings, I would center myself, reinforce my intentions, visualize positive outcomes, and most importantly, believe in the strength of this silent energy. It wasn't overnight magic, but I began to notice a shift. Colleagues seemed more responsive. My ideas gained more traction, and there was a newfound harmony in my interactions. As you absorb these stories, consider that you too can harness this subtle force. It's not about manipulation. It's about alignment, bringing your inner intent and outer presence into a powerful congruence that others can sense and respond to. Ignoring this is like walking with a blindfold. Embracing it is opening a door to endless possibilities. The secret to influence isn't force. It's imagination. This isn't just a passing thought. It's the heartbeat of a profound practice where self-persuasion alters the public persona. I remember the day it clicked for me. Like a scene from a film, I was sitting across from a potential client, the air thick with skepticism. Yet, instead of loading questions or articulating arguments, I anchored myself in the serene conviction that my proposal was already accepted. In this calmly held belief that they agreed, I found a tranquility that didn't need outward persuasion. Their initial doubt transformed, not by my words, but by the unwavering certainty I quietly held. This is the essence of self-persuasion. The true belief in an outcome to the extent that others can't help but align with your silent assurance. So, what if you ignore this internal process and keep pushing outwardly? You risk the subtle dissonance that undermines the very influence you're aiming to achieve. By embodying the change you wish to see, you attract that very change. It's a law as old as time and as true as gravity. Whether in the boardroom or at the dinner table, the practice of projecting certainty can shift the tides in your favor. It's not about dishonesty or deceit. It's about trusting in the transformative power of belief and allowing it to emanate from you, transforming perceptions and creating reality. Without embracing this silent yet mighty technique, you could continue battles of wits and words, missing the profound power of inner assurance and its resonance with others. There's an invisible force at play, and it's emanating from you. It was during a quiet autumn evening walk when I first deeply understood the weight of Atkinson's words from years ago. As leaves crunched underfoot, I contemplated the invisible ripples we all send out into the world, the thought waves that William Walker Atkinson so vividly described. As I started contemplating this with friends and peers, I noticed a recurring pattern. Those truly at ease with themselves seem to effortlessly sway opinions and forge alliances. It's as if their inner certainty and positive expectations are broadcast, received, and returned by those around them. I saw this in Liz, a colleague known for her calm composure and diplomatic touch. She shared how picturing positive outcomes in her mind before crucial meetings often led to real-world successes. Liz wasn't just lucky. She was a lighthouse, and her inner light was guiding ships safely to shore. Now, imagine disregarding the notion that your thoughts can travel and influence. You'd be sailing blind in social and professional waters, vulnerable to unseen undercurrents. But once you realize your thoughts, like waves, ripple out and touch others, every interaction becomes a chance to positively influence outcomes before a word is spoken. Envision yourself entering a meeting or even a family gathering. Instead of preempting resistance or tension, you center your mind on the harmony already present. You're not just hoping for smooth sailing. You're charting the course with the compass of your thoughts. What you might miss if this knowledge remains untapped is the profound ease and depth with which your personal and professional interactions can unfold. The force of your silent expectations, much like gravity, subtly yet powerfully pulls reality into orbit around your envisioned futures. It's a dance between the seen and the unseen, where belief is the music, in the tangible world, the dance floor. Silence is the most powerful scream, but only the awakened potentiate its benefits. Now, you stand at the edge of a new understanding, realizing the invisible yet potent impact of your silent thoughts and inner certainty. It's a realm where silence speaks louder than any words ever could. To not harness this silent force is to walk through a world half lit. There's so much more within you, ready to shape the world around you. Discover the full scope of your influence. To journey further, watch this video and embrace the power of silent persuasion.